Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Herbal Remedies, and thank you for tuning into another episode. In today's episode we will be talking about dandelion root. So here we have a tincture of the dandelion root. This was extracted in alcohol, and today we're going to touch base on some of the health benefits and go over which parts of the plant are used and what they can treat potentially, and what they will be good for. Stay tuned. So we all remember what the dandelion flower looks like, the yellow pretty flower growing in the pasture, growing in the cow field, and then it changes into that white fuzzy little ball that we all pick and blow on, and then it blows off into the day, into the yard, and we watch them all flurry away. And as a child, we all remember doing that. So we can throw up a couple of pictures up on the screen for you, get you familiar with what we're talking about today. Again, here we have a dandelion tincture, and I can go ahead and just open this bottle and give you a little visual of what this looks like. It's kind of yellowish. I believe this is, just alcohol. So this was made from soaking the leaves and the flower and the roots in alcohol and getting a concentrated formula from that. We'll just go ahead and take a little bit. Doesn't taste too bad. Doesn't taste like much at all. Kind of sweet. But again, it's more than just a pesky weed. It's packed with vitamins and it's very nutritional. And so we want to just touch on some of this stuff. It's an excellent source of vitamin A, B, C, D, and vitamin K. It has minerals of iron, potassium, zinc. And the Chinese, typically over tradition have used it to improve digestive system and reduce inflammation. So most commonly, dandelion is used for digestion issues, stomach problems, gas, inflammation, things of that nature. But there are a multitude of potential health benefits. So let's go through some of these. Again, we're going to talk about what part of the plant, and it's pretty much the whole plant. We're talking about the root, the flowers, and the leaves. So number one, we're going to have blood sugar regulation. Number two, we're going to have reduced cholesterol levels. Number three, we're going to have blood pressure reduction. We have an aid in healthy digestion, going along with what I was talking about earlier. Anti-inflammation, liver health. Again, this is very supportive of the liver, and that's why we want to just emphasize that dandelion root is very beneficial for the liver. Now again, I am not a doctor, I am not a physician. This is overall just good advice, and these are studies that have been done, but more research is obviously needed. I am not a doctor, so please consult your physician or your doctor before taking any medication or anything other than what is prescribed to you by a doctor. Okay, so I have to put that out there. That is a disclaimer. Now, moving on. So back to the blood sugar support and regulation. Going to talk about the animal studies. We've found that there have been animal studies that suggest that the bioactive compounds aid in the secretion of insulin, which is a hormone to regulate blood sugar levels. So with that support of increasing your insulin levels, you're going to show glucose reduction, and it's going to be absorbed by the muscles at a higher rate, and it'll be used as energy, which is then going to lower your blood sugar levels. Okay, so high triglyceride and cholesterol levels are key risk factors for heart disease, and animal studies have showed that dandelion leaf and dandelion root extract may reduce blood lipids, including triglyceride and cholesterol. However, more research is needed, of course. These are all studies in animals, but we all know the truth, and so we're just putting it out there again. And again, this is may. We have to use the word may. It may aid in blood pressure regulation. It has been used in traditional medicine as it seems to have a diuretic effect, which works to help your kidneys release more sodium into the urine flow. Okay? And what is that going to do? It's going to rid the body of excess fluid that can turn into lower blood pressure. Okay? So it has anti-inflammatory effects, which are also going to be beneficial. Moving on here, the liver health is really a big one, and the animal studies have shown that dandelion plant affects the liver in a few ways. And one study concluded that dandelion root, reduces excess fat stored in the liver and protected liver against oxidative stress, which causes the liver injury. So studies have suggested that dandelion root may have helped prevent liver disease by improving liver function and promoting bile production. So it's an overall balancer. It's like the great equalizer of the liver, let's just say. And the weight loss, with the weight loss, let's just go over this. The studies have shown that dandelion improve carbohydrate metabolism and regulate fat absorption. So there's your type 2 benefit right there. If it's going to improve your carbohydrate metabolism, you're not going to have that carbs turning to sugars and then ending up in your blood, right? But the weight loss part of it here is that it regulates the fat absorption. So we need healthy carbohydrate metabolism to ensure our body uses it as energy, rather than storing it as fat. So these studies have all been completed using animals, and more research is needed. But again, we're all just putting this out there because we know the truth. So again, it's like a chain reaction. You start improving one part of your body, everything else kind of follows suit. So with that healthy digestion, you're going to get that weight loss, you're going to get that healthy liver support, and you're going to get that antioxidant effect, which is going to reduce your cell damage. Your body's just going to start functioning normally. And that's what happens when you start feeding yourself the right stuff. Your body responds, and it knows what to do to heal itself. You just sometimes have to give it a boost. So speaking of boosts, this may help improve your immune system. Some test tube studies have shown that dandelion can help protect against harmful bacteria and significantly reduce virus cell replication. The more you're able to help your body protect against harmful bacteria, the greater your immune system will be. Amen to that. If you don't know what vitamin K is, well, it's coincides with calcium. So dandelion leaves are a rich source of calcium and vitamin K. And what does that do? Vitamin K and calcium supports healthy bone structure. So studies have shown that dandelion root can have a significant increase in bone density and overall bone health from prolonged use. Back to the digestion, we do want to talk about that because for centuries dandelion has been used by health practitioners across the globe to support healthy digestion. and most often consumed as a tincture or a tea. Dandelion has been used to manage indigestion, constipation, and inflammation of the stomach and liver, and has also been used to treat nausea and stimulate your appetite. Personally, for me, I like the fact that it helps metabolize carbohydrates, and because I'm type 2, I like the fact that I can think about using this to minimize my carbohydrates turning to sugar, ending up in my blood, spiking my sugar levels. Aside from the fact that it helps increase insulin production. So those are really two beneficial things that a type 2 diabetic person can take advantage of. And lastly, we have cognitive function and boosting your mood. And because of the choline that resides in the property of dandelion, choline aids in the synthesis of acetylcholine, a transmitter that supports memory and cognitive function. And because of the brain boosting nutrients in dandelion leaf, it may improve mood and cognitive function. So it aids in the synthesis of acetylcholine, choline, and it's a neurotransmitter that supports memory and cognitive function. So overall, I would say that there's a multitude of benefits with the dandelion plant: the leaf, the root, the flower. And if you're not adding it to your diet, then I would certainly consider taking a further look into it and seeing if it's something that you could use to benefit your life, as there are many herbs out there that do so. And that is why we are here, to help you broaden your horizons and educate everyone in the field of herbs and the herbal remedies that they can provide for health, longevity, peace of mind, joy, and happiness, right? That's why we're all here. So let's keep it going, folks, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by today, checking out the channel, and checking out this episode of Herbal Remedies with our dandelion tincture and dandelion information. So again, I appreciate you. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Stay well, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Peace.